Welcome to our channel. We are so glad you found your way here. Let us help you fall asleep. Let's begin with Atlas and Cronus, the dynasty that fell to time. Take a slow call. Deep breath in and release it. Let the centuries fade away as we drift through the quiet echoes of the past. Your mind is calm, the ruins are peaceful, and we are ready to explore. Ancient narratives often reflect the cultural essence of their creators, encapsulating their understanding of existence and the universe. In this region, the genesis of the Titans unfolds through a series of evocative tales that speak of primordial chaos, giving birth to order. It is said that from this formless void emerged Gaia, the earth embodying life and nurturing the seeds of divinity. These divine beings, known as Titans, represented the raw forces of nature and abstract concepts. Their emergence marked the dawn of an era when the world was still young, and the boundaries between the celestial and terrestrial realms remained fluid. The Titans, led by Cronus, wielded immense power, ruling over the cosmos and embodying the elemental aspects of existence: time, sky, and sea. In their ascent, they shaped landscapes and defined the rhythms of life. Yet, their reign was not destined to last. The inevitable conflict with the Olympian gods, born from their own lineage, foretold a shift in power. This struggle reflected the cyclical nature of existence, where creation and destruction coexist. These myths, etched in stone and passed down through generations, serve as a reminder of the transient nature of dominance. The Titans, once revered, became shadows of the past, their greatness eroded by time and memory. The Titanomachy marked a pivotal conflict, a clash between the Titans and the Olympians that shaped the contours of mythic history. This war arose from deep familial discord. The Titans, led by Cronus, facing off against the newer generation of deities. The struggle was not merely for power, but rooted in the very fabric of existence, an upheaval of order as established by the primordial forces. Battles raged across the tumultuous landscapes, echoing with the ferocity of divine intervention. The Olympians, led by Zeus, sought to dethrone their forebears, driven by visions of a new era. This region, once brimming with the vigor of deities, witnessed cataclysmic upheaval as mountains were reshaped and skies were torn asunder. The Titans, despite their immense power, struggled against the coordinated might of their adversaries. Strategies unfolded, alliances formed and shattered in the blink of an eye. With each confrontation, the fate of gods and mortals hung precariously in balance, drawing lines that would echo through generations. When the dust settled, the Olympians emerged victorious, their reign cementing a new pantheon. This shift not only altered the hierarchy of divine beings, but also marked a profound transformation in the very essence of myth. The remnants of the Titans faded into obscurity, their legacy overshadowed by the ascendance of a new order. Atlas, often depicted as the Titan who bore the weight of the heavens, represents an emblematic figure within the tapestry of ancient mythology. Known for his immense strength, this figure is frequently associated with endurance and resilience. In various accounts, he is portrayed as a guardian of celestial pillars, anchoring the sky to prevent its descent upon the earth. This region, steeped in lore, served as a backdrop for the stories that wove together the destinies of gods and mortals alike. The mountains and valleys, shaped by time, echo the struggles of those who sought to challenge the natural order. The mountains, once the domain of titanic beings, now stand silent, bearing witness to the passage of ages. In artistic representations, Atlas is often depicted with a globe resting heavily on his shoulders, a visual metaphor for the burdens of leadership and responsibility. The weight he carries symbolizes human endeavor and the eternal quest for knowledge, which transcends the confines of myth. These ruins, remnants of ancient civilizations, offer insight into the collective consciousness that revered figures like Atlas. The quiet stones whisper tales of the past, where once mighty beings roamed, and the challenges they faced resonate, inviting contemplation of the enduring nature of legacy and sacrifice. Cronus, often regarded as the usurper of the sky, claimed dominion over the heavens after a tumultuous ascent to power. In the annals of mythology, he is depicted as a figure of complexity, whose actions were driven by a blend of ambition and fear. The tales recount how he unseated his father, the primordial deity Uranus, casting him into the depths of the void. This act of rebellion marked the beginning of a new era, yet it also sowed the seeds of his own downfall. In this region, remnants of Cronus's reign can be found in the artifacts scattered across ancient landscapes. Statues eroded by time depict him wielding a sickle, a symbol of both harvest and destruction. The stone reliefs narrate the cyclical nature of power, illustrating the inevitable rise and fall of rulers. It was foretold that he would be overthrown by his own offspring, a prophecy that haunted him throughout his reign. These narratives echo through the ruins, where whispers of betrayal and familial strife linger in the air. The legacy of Cronus serves as a reminder of the complexities inherent in authority. Though he sought to secure his lineage, the role of time in Titan legends illustrates a profound connection between myth and the inevitability of change. These stories capture the essence of a world governed by cycles, where gods and titans rise and fall in accordance with the relentless march of ages. The Titans, including figures like Atlas and Cronus, embody strength and authority, yet their narratives are steeped in the understanding that power is transient. This region, once vibrant with divine activity, now lies in silence, a testament to the passage of eons. Ruins, scattered and weathered, reveal the remnants of a civilization that revered these titanic figures. Through their tales, one can discern an inherent lesson. Time does not yield to dominion. Cronus, once the ruler of the cosmos, eventually succumbed to the very fate he sought to escape, his reign dismantled by his offspring. These legends resonate within the stones of ancient structures, whispering of ambition and downfall. The fading company of the Titans speaks to the cyclical nature of existence, where the emergence of new generations heralds the decline of their predecessors. In such myths, the relentless passage of time emerges not only as an adversary, but also as a catalyst for rebirth, urging contemplation on the impermanence that governs all realms. These hierarchies among the Titans reveal intricate power dynamics, shaped by familial bonds and rivalries. This ancient lineage, consisting of figures such as Cronus and Atlas, formed a complex web of authority and influence. Cronus, the leader, wielded power with an iron grip, marked by a fear of betrayal that Atlas, burdened with the weight of the heavens, epitomizes the struggles faced by those who challenged the status quo. His punishment serves as a metaphor for the consequences that arise from ambition and defiance. Within this dynasty, the interplay of strength and vulnerability fostered a sense of unease where alliances were often fleeting. The Titans, possessing immense power, were not immune to the cyclical nature of ascendance and decline. Each figure, marked by distinct traits, contributed to an overarching narrative governed by fate and familial conflict. This region, rich with echoes of their existence, serves as a testament to the enduring legacy of their struggles. The remnants of ancient temples and inscriptions whisper stories of a time when divine beings navigated the complexities of authority, leaving behind a legacy shaped by both triumph and loss. The emergence of the Olympians signified a profound shift within this realm. The offspring of primordial deities, they brought forth a new order, challenging the established hierarchies that had governed the cosmos. This generation, marked by resilience and ambition, sought to redefine the relationships between mortals and the divine. They inhabited splendid mountaintops, where ethereal clouds veiled their celestial abodes, and the air shimmered with their powerful presence. The Olympians, led by a formidable figure, forged alliances and rivalries, shaping the destinies of both gods and humans. Their narratives unfolded against the backdrop of burgeoning city-states, where vibrant cultures began to flourish. These societies, characterized by intricate art and philosophy, reflected a growing understanding of the natural world and humanity's place within it. Temples dedicated to these deities emerged, adorned with intricate sculptures that captured their divine essence, serving as focal points for worship and community gatherings. In this new era, the concept of fate intertwined with free will as individuals began to seek favor from the Olympians. Rituals and offerings became commonplace, weaving a connection between the earthly and the divine. The stories of these gods resonated through generations, influencing moral values and societal norms. The Olympians established a new narrative, one marked by both divine intervention and human agency, forever altering the path of civilization. References to Atlas permeate ancient texts, reflecting the complexities of his character and the myriad interpretations assigned to him. In Hesiod's Theogony, Atlas is depicted as bearing the weight of the heavens, a punishment bestowed by Zeus for his role in the Titanomachy. This portrayal emphasizes the themes of endurance and consequence, illustrating how divine retribution shapes the lives of mortals and immortals alike. Other sources present contrasting views. In the works of Pindar, Atlas evolves into a figure of wisdom and knowledge, often associated with navigation and astronomy. These interpretations suggest a duality, where the burden of holding up the sky is balanced by the wisdom gained from the stars. Later, the Roman poet Ovid reimagines Atlas, intertwining his fate with those of heroes like Perseus. This adaptation contributes to an evolving narrative, wherein Atlas becomes a reluctant ally to those who seek to defy the gods. The geographical implications of Atlas also emerge, with ancient cartographers naming the Atlas Mountains in North Africa after him. Such choices reflect a blend of mythological reverence and the human desire to connect stories with landscapes. The enduring legacy of Atlas is not merely in the tales of old, but in the ways these stories continue to shape cultural identities. Cronus, a titan of formidable power, harbored a profound fear of being overthrown. This anxiety was rooted in a prophecy that foretold his demise at the hands of one of his offspring. Seeking to avoid this fate, he resorted to drastic measures, consuming each child at birth. This act, however, only deepened the tension within his reign, and amongst the Titan lineage, the hushed whispers of defiance echoed throughout the realm, a quiet undercurrent of dissatisfaction brewing beneath the surface. In this ancient realm, the very fabric of familial bonds began to fray. Rhea, his devoted wife, felt the weight of despair as she watched her children vanish into the depths of Cronus's insatiable hunger. In a desperate act of defiance, she concealed her youngest child, Zeus, presenting a stone swathed in cloth for Cronus to consume instead. This small act of rebellion would set in motion a sequence of events that would challenge the very foundations of Titanic rule. As Zeus grew in secrecy, the air thickened with anticipation. The impending conflict loomed, an inevitable clash of power and legacy. The prophecy, once a mere whisper, transformed into the catalyst for an uprising. Cronus's once absolute dominion would soon face the unyielding force of fate as the cycle of fear, betrayal, of Vera, of Daryl, and destiny forged a new chapter in history. The Titan's domains spread across vast landscapes, embodying the very essence of ancient power. This region, characterized by soaring mountains and fertile valleys, provided both challenges and opportunities for those who inhabited it. With its proximity to the sea, it enabled trade and communication, fostering a network of cultural exchange that thrived in the shadow of the mighty Titans. The abundant resources allowed for agricultural prosperity, sustaining large populations that looked toward their rulers for guidance. Influence extended beyond mere geography. It permeated the social structure, shaping the lives of the populace under Cronus's reign. As a figure of authority, he orchestrated the lives of his subjects, directing their labor and instilling a sense of loyalty through both reverence and fear. This duality forged a complex relationship between the ruler and the ruled, where devotion often mingled with resentment. The architectural achievements that arose during this period reflect both the grandeur and the fragility of Titan rule. Monuments dedicated to deities adorned the landscape, serving as both spiritual centers and reminders of the Titan's once unassailable might. Over time, these structures became silent witnesses to the shifting tides of power, the echoes of an era marked by ambition and the relentless passage of time, resonate through the remnants that linger in this forgotten land. The celestial sphere looms large in the mythology surrounding Atlas, representing not merely a burden, but the intricate relationship between the heavens and the earth. Depicted as a titan bearing the weight of the sky, it embodies the ancient understanding of cosmic order. This symbol reflects the aspirations of those who sought to comprehend their place within the universe, connecting the terrestrial with the divine. In this region, the remnants of astronomical instruments reveal a sophisticated knowledge of celestial navigation. Stone pillars, aligned with the stars, indicate an advanced grasp of astronomy that guided maritime endeavors. The meticulous carvings and inscriptions suggest a culture that viewed the cosmos as a map, each constellation a marker in their quest for understanding. Crucially, the significance of Atlas extends beyond physical representation. It signifies endurance and resilience, echoing the hopes of a society striving to transcend its limitations. These ruins, once vibrant with life, now serve as a silent testament to the passage of knowledge through generations. Each weathered stone whispers tales of scholars who gazed upwards, contemplating the mysteries of existence. The legacy of Atlas, therefore, is not solely one of burden, but rather a profound inquiry into the nature of reality itself, a quest that continues to echo through the corridors of time. The significance of Cronus's sickle extends far beyond mere agricultural utility. This tool, forged from celestial metal and imbued with the weight of legend, embodies the duality of creation and destruction. In its curved blade, one can perceive the cyclical nature of life, reflecting the eternal struggle for dominance that defined the age of deities. It represents not only the harvest, but also the severing of ties, a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made in pursuit of power. Within ancient texts, references to this implement abound, often heralded as a symbol of authority wielded by rulers and tyrants alike. The very act of reaping became synonymous with the transfer of power, as the sickle cleaved through the bonds of the past to establish new reigns. This region, once vibrant with the ambitions of its inhabitants, now lies silent, yet the echoes of aspirations linger. Artifacts bearing the mark of Cronus serve as reminders of a time when celestial beings influenced earthly affairs. They reveal a complex relationship between man and divine, underscoring the notion that tools of power can shape destinies. The sickle transcended its functional role, becoming an emblem of the relentless pursuit of supremacy, leaving behind a legacy intertwined with the fabric of civilization, quietly awaiting rediscovery amidst the remnants of time. Rhea emerged as a central figure within Titan society, embodying the essence of motherhood and resilience. Revered as the mother of the Olympian gods, her nurturing presence shaped the lineage of the divine, influencing the course of myth and history. This region, rich with the echoes of ancient beliefs, of Dynasty, saw her worship manifest in various forms, from grand temples to intimate household altars. Rituals dedicated to her often celebrated fertility and the earth's bounty, emphasizing her role as a life-giver. Connections among the Titans were profound, with Rhea's relationships defining familial dynamics. She stood as a stabilizing force amidst the tumultuous power struggles that characterized their existence. This influence extended beyond mere kinship, as her wisdom guided younger generations through the complexities of their heritage and responsibilities. Within these ruins, remnants of art depict her as a figure of strength, often adorned with symbols of abundance, reinforcing her significance in the collective consciousness. In times of crisis, Rhea displayed an unwavering resolve. Her decision to protect her youngest son, Zeus, from Cronus's insatiable hunger for dominion marked a turning point in the mythic narrative. This act of defiance not only preserved the lineage of the gods, but also emphasized her pivotal role in the balance of power, ultimately shaping the future of civilization through her enduring legacy and maternal instinct. The influence of Titan culture permeated the fabric of early Greek society, establishing a foundation upon which myths and societal structures were built. These celestial beings, embodying strength and intellect, provided archetypes for leadership and governance. Their narratives, rich with themes of hubris and retribution, informed the moral compass guiding communities in their formative years. Rituals and festivals held in honor of these titans served as communal gatherings, reinforcing social cohesion. They facilitated a space where agricultural cycles were celebrated, intertwining the divine with daily life. Temples dedicated to such deities became centers of worship, not merely for spiritual devotion, but as symbols of cultural identity. These structures reflected the architectural prowess of the time, showcasing intricate carvings and grandiose designs that echoed the Titans' perceived grandeur. Philosophers emerged, inspired by Titan stories, contemplating the nature of existence and humanity's place within the cosmos. This intellectual pursuit laid groundwork for later philosophical thought that would define Greek civilization. Artistic expressions flourished, portraying titans in various forms, from pottery to sculpture, capturing their essence and influence on human endeavors. As generations passed, the lore of the Titans became interwoven with daily existence, shaping traditions, art, and governance. their legacy quietly etched into the annals of history. The allure of power often breeds discontent, leading to fractures within the once unified realm of Cronus. His reign, initially marked by prosperity and growth, began to show signs of strain. Discontent simmered among the Titans, with whispers of betrayal echoing through the ancient halls. This unrest became palpable as younger generations sought autonomy and recognition, challenging the old order. The clash of ideals manifested not only in the hearts of the Titans, but also in the very fabric of their society. Allies turned adversaries, and the sacred bonds forged in the fires of creation began to unravel. Cronus, in his quest to maintain control, resorted to increasingly desperate measures which only deepened the rifts among his kin. The once harmonious landscape transformed into a battleground, with factions vying for supremacy. It was during this tumultuous period that the seeds of conflict took root. The aspirations of the younger Titans, fueled by visions of a new world, clashed violently with the traditionalist views upheld by Cronus. The skies darkened as brother turned against brother, and the echoes of their struggles reverberated across the land. This era of discord marked the beginning of the end for Cronus, as the very foundations of his dominion cracked beneath the weight of ambition and betrayal, leading to a legacy forever altered by time. The weight of the heavens became Atlas's eternal burden, a punishment imposed by the deities for his role in the conflict. This Titan, once revered for his strength and resilience, now found himself condemned to bear the celestial sphere upon his shoulders. In this desolate landscape, he lingered, the vastness of the sky pressing down in a relentless embrace, a constant reminder of both his transgressions and the fleeting nature of power. These ruins, remnants of a once thriving civilization, echoed with the stories of those who once revered Atlas. The chiseled stonework depicted scenes of his labor, portraying not just the physicality of his punishment, but also the sorrow that enveloped him. Each crack in the stone whispered tales of loss, of a mighty Titan reduced to a figure of solitude. Surrounding him, the remnants of ancient altars lay scattered, their inscriptions eroded, yet still conveying the reverence once held for this figure. The air is heavy with the weight of forgotten prayers, a silent testament to the reverence and despair intertwined in the collective memory. This solitude served as a canvas for reflection. Heosana the Protiv, Atlas became a symbol, embodying the struggle between ambition and consequence, illustrating how even the mightiest can fall to the unyielding passage of time, forever altered by the choices made in epochs long past. The connection between Atlas and astronomy is profound. This figure holds the celestial sphere aloft, representing not only the weight of the heavens, but also humanity's quest for knowledge and understanding of the cosmos. This region, once vibrant with scholarly pursuits, witnessed astronomers and philosophers contemplating the stars and their movements. The ancient Greeks, fascinated by the night sky, often invoked Atlas in their musings, linking him to the very foundations of their celestial models. These ruins whisper of a time when constellations were named and mapped, each star serving as a beacon of inspiration. The myth of Atlas, burdened with the heavens, mirrored the intellectual burden borne by early astronomers. They sought to chart the cosmos, grappling with the vastness and complexity of the universe. It is within this context that one can appreciate the significance of Atlas in shaping astronomical thought. He became emblematic of the struggle to comprehend the infinite, a reminder of the limitations and aspirations of humanity. The legacy of this titan extends beyond mythology into the realms of science and philosophy. This interplay of myth and observation shaped early astronomical practices, guiding efforts to decipher the mysteries of the skies. Atlas remains a silent witness to the enduring human endeavor to understand our place in the universe. This period, often referred to as the Golden Age, offers a glimpse into an era where harmony and prosperity reigned. Under Cronus, the landscape flourished, reflecting the ideals of abundance and peace. Communities thrived, their inhabitants enjoying a life free from the burdens of strife and hardship. Agriculture advanced, and the earth yielded bountiful harvests, contributing to the well-being of all. With East Mode, this golden epoch was marked by a profound connection to the natural world. People revered the cycles of nature, honoring the seasons that dictated their lives. Rituals and celebrations became intertwined with the agricultural calendar, fostering a deep respect for the land that nourished them. Cronus, often depicted as a benevolent leader, embodied the virtues of wisdom and justice. His rule was characterized by stability, allowing art and philosophy to bloom in this tranquil environment. Scholars and thinkers emerged, seeking to understand the universe and humanity's role within it. As time progressed, however, shadows began to form. The once harmonious society faced challenges, including the emergence of complexity in governance and interpersonal relations. The blissful simplicity of the Golden Age began to erode, setting the stage for the struggles that would follow. This gradual shift marked the beginning of a new chapter, altering the course of history. The concept of fate in Titan narratives finds its roots in the intricate relationships between power and inevitability. These stories often depict a predetermined path, where even the mightiest beings grapple with the forces that govern their existence. Titans like Cronus, once the rulers of the cosmos, faced the inexorable weight of destiny, leading to their eventual downfall. This narrative suggests that regardless of strength or ambition, fate unfolds with an unwavering resolve. The tales of Atlas further illustrate this theme. Tasked with bearing the heavens upon his shoulders, he embodies the burden of duty intertwined with the inevitability of his plight. Each moment spent under the weight serves as a reminder of the limits imposed by fate. These figures, though grand in stature and influence, are, in this region of myth, the notion of free will becomes an intricate dance with preordained outcomes. The Titans, while powerful, become cautionary symbols of how ambition can be thwarted by the very fabric of destiny. Their stories, etched in ancient texts and oral traditions, resonate with the understanding that time, relentless and indifferent, shapes the arc of history. Each narrative serves as a fragment of a larger puzzle, revealing the complexity of existence within the realm of the divine. The legacy of Titan myths in later cultures emerges as a quiet undercurrent, influencing various belief systems and artistic expressions. These ancient stories, echoing the struggles of primordial beings, provided a framework for understanding the human condition. In numerous civilizations, the themes of power, rebellion, and the cyclical nature of time resonate deeply, shaping philosophical discourse. In this region, the reverberations of Titan narratives can be traced through classical literature and religious texts. Writers of antiquity often turned to these towering figures, using them to explore moral dilemmas and the complexities of fate. Their tales facilitated a connection between the divine and mortal realms, allowing for reflections on humanity's place within a vast, indifferent cosmos. Artistic representations flourished during the Renaissance, as artists revisited these timeless myths, interpreting them through a contemporary lens. The imagery of titans, their grandeur juxtaposed with vulnerability, spoke to the eternal struggle for knowledge and power. This fascination extended into modern literature and cinema, where the archetypes of these colossal figures continue to inspire narratives of conflict and ambition. The exploration of these myths reveals not only a fascination with ancient power dynamics, but also an enduring quest for meaning in the face of adversity. Their legacy, woven through time, reminds us of the continuous dialogue between past and present. Artistic representations of titans reveal their significance in ancient cultures, showcasing the synthesis of mythology and daily life. These forms of expression convey the reverence bestowed upon figures such as Atlas and Cronus, often depicted in various mediums. Sculptures, carved from marble or stone, exhibit detailed craftsmanship. Each chisel mark captures not only the physical strength but also the complex narratives surrounding these deities. The posture of a titan may suggest power, while the intricacies of their facial expressions reflect the subtleties of their myths. Pottery fragments also serve as vital records, illustrating scenes of titans in action. Vases adorned with vibrant illustrations depict the struggles and triumphs of these colossal beings, inviting viewers into the stories of creation and conflict. Colors fade, yet the motifs endure, revealing insights into societal values and beliefs. The craftsmanship of the pottery, often utilitarian in nature, transcends practicality, transforming vessels into canvases of cultural identity. This region's artistic legacy intertwines with the natural landscapes that inspired them. Mountains and rivers are frequently referenced, echoing the Titan's connection to the earth and its elements. The remnants of these artifacts, excavated from forgotten sites, speak quietly of a time when the Titans were not merely myths but integral figures within the lived experience of ancient civilizations. Their stories endure through these artistic testimonies, connecting generations across the expanse of time. In Roman mythology, Cronus underwent a significant transformation, adopting the name Saturn. This renaming marked a shift in perception, where he was no longer solely a figure of fear and authority. Instead, Saturn became associated with agriculture, abundance, and the cyclical nature of seasons. These reinterpretations reflected the Roman emphasis on prosperity and the importance of agricultural cycles in their society. Saturn's festivals, particularly the Saturnalia, illustrated this transformation. Celebrated with feasting and merriment, this event blurred societal hierarchies, allowing for a temporary reversal of roles between masters and servants. Such customs highlighted a yearning for balance and renewal, resonating deeply within the collective consciousness of the Roman people. The echoes of his earlier persona lingered, yet they were softened by this newfound association with fertility and growth. The agricultural symbolism attached to Saturn expanded his presence into the daily lives of Romans, embedding him within the rhythm of their agricultural calendar. Temples dedicated to Saturn flourished, serving as vital centers of worship and community gathering. These sacred spaces fostered a sense of unity and reverence, reflecting the complex interplay between mythology, religion, and societal values. In this way, the evolution of Cronus into Saturn illustrates a nuanced understanding of divinity, adapting to the cultural fabric of a civilization that sought to blend tradition with evolving ideals. The Titans served as foundational figures in pre-Hellenic cultures, embodying elemental forces and fundamental aspects of existence. These deities, often considered primordial beings, represented aspects such as sky, earth, and ocean. This connection to nature established them as vital components in the lives of those who revered them. Their portrayal in ancient narratives emphasizes the significance of strength and authority, characteristics that resonated deeply within the societal structures of the time. In various regions, these entities were worshipped through rituals and offerings, underscoring their perceived influence over natural phenomena. Temples dedicated to Titans were often erected in strategic locations, signifying their importance in agricultural cycles and seasonal changes. This reverence manifested in communal gatherings that reinforced social cohesion as people sought favor and protection from these powerful figures. Their stories, rich with themes of power struggles and familial bonds, reflected the complexities of human experience. The rise and fall of these deities echoed the fortunes of the civilizations that adored them, illustrating a belief that divine favor could directly impact earthly prosperity. As time progressed, the Titans gradually receded from prominence, yet their legacy persisted in the myths and traditions that shaped subsequent cultures, leaving an indelible mark on the collective memory of humanity. Literature has served as a vessel for the enduring figure of Atlas, whose burden symbolizes not just strength, but also the weight of human endeavor. Hesiod's early accounts depicted him as a Titan condemned to hold up the heavens, a punishment that resonated through subsequent interpretations. This characterization laid the groundwork for generations of writers to explore the themes of endurance and responsibility. In later works, Atlas evolved, finding his place in epic poetry and philosophical discourses. The ancient Greeks turned to him as a metaphor for knowledge, representing the celestial spheres and the mapping of the known world. The image of Atlas gazing upon the earth encapsulated humanity's quest for understanding and mastery over nature. As time unfolded, the figure transitioned into the realm of art and literature during the Renaissance. Poets and playwrights reimagined him, painting a more humanized portrait, intertwining his myth with the trials of mortal existence. In contemporary narratives, Atlas appears not only as a figure of heritage but also as an emblem of resilience in the face of modern challenges. Through these evolving interpretations, the essence of his myth continues to resonate, reflecting humanity's enduring struggle with its limitations and aspirations. The quiet strength of Atlas remains a powerful symbol across the ages, bridging ancient wisdom with contemporary thought. Cronus, once a Titan of the heavens, found his existence transformed in the depths of the underworld. This realm, shrouded in shadows, serves as a stark contrast to the vibrant life he once ruled. In this desolate expanse, time loses its significance, allowing reflections of past glories to linger like faint echoes. The imposing presence of this former deity now merges with the silent specters of those who have come before him, their stories woven into the very essence of this cryptic place. The underworld is not merely a void, it is an intricate landscape formed by the collective memories of souls. Here, Cronus grapples with the weight of his past, the choices leading to his downfall becoming palpable. Each corner reveals remnants of his once mighty reign, the remnants of a lineage that sought dominion yet. Amidst the gloom, whispers of ancient rituals and offerings resonate softly, a reminder of the reverence once bestowed upon him. The realm echoes with the tales of those who sought his favor, their hopes now entwined with the shadows that envelop him. In this forgotten sanctuary, Cronus embodies the paradox of power, an enduring legacy forever entwined with the inevitability of decline and the quiet acceptance of fate's unyielding grip. Influence on philosophy and ethics can be traced back to ancient reflections on the Titan's role within the cosmos. This figure, representing authority and time, prompted thinkers to explore the relationship between power and moral responsibility. The ancient texts reveal a complex interplay where dominion over nature was juxtaposed with the ethical implications of such control. In this region, scholars contemplated the balance between individual ambition and the collective good, often invoking Cronus as a cautionary tale of hubris. The notion that one's quest for supremacy could lead to unforeseen consequences resonated deeply among philosophers. It served as a foundation for dialogues on justice, leadership, and the moral obligations of those in power. These ideas permeated the societal fabric, influencing governance and personal conduct, shaping the ethical frameworks that would guide civilizations for generations. The Titan's story, a narrative threaded with caution, became a touchstone for evaluating the principles of virtue and vice. Sheared them in quiet corners of libraries, the writings of those who pondered the Titan's legacy lingered, reflecting a continuous struggle to reconcile ambition with ethical integrity. This engagement with Cronus's mythos fostered a rich philosophical legacy, encouraging critical thought and introspection in the realms of moral philosophy, governance, and human behavior across the ages. The geological landscape of this region bears witness to the forces that shaped both the Earth and the myths surrounding the Titans. Ancient volcanic activity sculpted towering mountains, leaving remnants that echo the vast struggles of celestial beings. Layers of sediment reveal a timeline of cataclysmic events, each marking the descent of powers once revered. Such geological formations provide insight into the civilization's understanding of their world, intertwining natural phenomena with the narratives of deities. Historical accounts suggest that communities revered these volatile landscapes, interpreting eruptions and earthquakes as manifestations of divine wrath. Artifacts unearthed from these areas indicate a deep connection between the Titans and local practices, as offerings were made to appease the forces that governed both nature and fate. This reverence extended to rituals, where the stories of Atlas and Cronus were recited, serving as reminders of the balance between power and consequence. As time progressed, the recollections of these mighty figures began to fade, parallel to the erosion of the very mountains that inspired them. The remnants of their legends lingered in the remnants of crumbled temples and fractured statues. Each stone, worn smooth by the passage of time, whispers tales of a lost era, where the Titan's influence loomed large over both the land and its people. The societal fabric woven during the Age of the Titans reveals complex gender dynamics, where women occupied roles that intertwined with both power and reverence. In this civilization, they were not relegated to mere shadows of their male counterparts. Rather, they held significant influence in various domains, including religion, governance, and agriculture. Their presence was often linked to the veneration of deities, embodying both nurturing and formidable qualities. Priestesses served as conduits between the divine and the mortal, guiding rituals that honored the Titans. These figures were pivotal in maintaining the spiritual balance of the community, often enjoying substantial autonomy and respect. In matters of governance, certain women wielded considerable authority, advising leaders and influencing decisions that shaped the trajectory of their society. Agricultural practices also showcased their essential contributions. Women were integral to the cultivation of crops, ensuring food security for the populace. Their knowledge of the land and its cycles was invaluable, passed down through generations, sustaining both family and community. This region's folklore reflects their revered status, portraying them as wise caretakers and fierce protectors of their lineage. Yet, beneath this veneer of respect, complexities lingered. The evolution of these dynamics, shaped by shifting societal structures, The association of Titans with nature and agriculture reveals a profound connection between these ancient figures and the world they inhabited. Cronus, often revered as the god of harvest, symbolizes the cyclical nature of life, embodying the seasonal rhythms that governed agricultural practices. This reverence for natural cycles was vital to the communities that flourished in this region, as they relied heavily on the land for sustenance. Mythical tales attribute the fertility of the earth to the actions of these titanic beings. The nurturing of crops, the changing of seasons, and the abundance of produce served as a reminder of their influence. Rituals and offerings were common, aimed at securing favor from these colossal figures, ensuring bountiful harvests and protection from famine. In this environment, the Titans became emblematic of stability and growth. The reverence for their power infused agricultural practices with a spiritual significance. Each planting season served as a reaffirmation of faith in these divine protectors, while fallow periods highlighted the inevitable cycle of decay and renewal. Such beliefs shaped the cultural fabric, intertwining daily life with the rhythms of nature. The reverent acknowledgement of these forces fostered a deep respect for the land, one that resonated through generations, echoing the enduring legacies of both Titans and the civilizations they inspired. This reverence extended into the realms of early astronomy, where the influence of Titans like Atlas and Cronus found expression in celestial observations. Cultures situated in this region gazed upward, interpreting the movements of stars and planets through the lens of their mythological narratives. They attributed celestial events to the actions of these ancient beings, embedding their stories into the very fabric of the night sky. The constellations were not merely patterns of stars, they were embodiments of deities and historical figures, serving as a guide for navigation and agricultural practices. The cycles of the moon, observed meticulously, dictated planting and harvesting schedules, intertwining the fates of the people with the movements of the heavens. The alignment of celestial bodies inspired architectural feats, with structures aligned to astronomical phenomena. Temples and observatories emerged as testimonies to this profound connection, their designs reflecting an understanding of the cosmos deeply rooted in Titan mythology. Scholars of these civilizations documented their observations on clay tablets, recording knowledge that would influence later generations. This meticulous cataloging laid the groundwork for future astronomers, bridging ancient wisdom with emerging scientific inquiry. The legacy of the Titans, thus, transcended mere storytelling, shaping the very foundations of astronomy, a discipline that continues to unravel the mysteries of the universe. Rituals and worship surrounding the Titans formed a complex web of beliefs that permeated various ancient religions. These deities, revered for their immense power and primordial essence, were central to a multitude of ceremonial practices in sacred groves and towering temples. Devotees sought to connect with the divine through offerings and invocations. The reverence bestowed upon them illustrated humanity's desire to comprehend the forces that governed existence. In this region, altars were adorned with fruits, grains, and libations, symbolizing gratitude and reverence for agricultural abundance. Sacred texts from later civilizations reflect how their predecessors viewed the Titans as both creators and destroyers. Rituals often included elaborate processions to honor these figures, allowing communities to come together in shared worship. The participation fostered a sense of unity, reinforcing social structures and cultural identities. Ceremonies were marked by solemn chants and rhythmic beatings of drums, creating an atmosphere of reverent anticipation. Through these practices, the Titans were invoked for protection, guidance, and favor. The cyclical nature of these rituals mirrored the changing seasons, further deepening the connection between the divine and the earthly realm. This spiritual relationship underscored a belief in the Titans' ongoing influence, shaping not only individual lives but also the fate of entire civilizations as they navigated the complexities of existence. Chains and boundaries frequently appear in Titan myths, representing both oppression and protection. These elements often symbolize the constraints imposed by the cosmos, delineating the roles of deities and mortals. In many tales, chains serve a dual purpose. They act as instruments of restraint, binding powerful entities such as Cronus. Yet they also signify the connection to the divine order that governs existence. This duality reflects the intricate balance between freedom and limitation. The imagery of chains is prevalent in the narratives surrounding Atlas, burdened with the weight of the heavens. This act of holding up the sky signifies not only a punishment but also a form of guardianship. Each link in the chain is reminiscent of the ties between generations, the past influencing the present. Boundaries illustrated in these myths often delineate the realms of gods and mortals, establishing a clear hierarchy. Such divisions highlight the fragility of human agency in the face of divine will. These symbols resonate through various cultures, influencing concepts of fate and destiny. They evoke a sense of inevitability, where the actions of the Titans echo through time, shaping landscapes and human experiences. The interplay of chains and boundaries offers insight into the ancient understanding of power dynamics, revealing how civilizations grappled with their place within a vast, unyielding universe. Fulcral syncretism often emerges as a compelling subject within the rich tapestry of ancient mythologies. In this region, the Titans of Greek lore found unexpected resonance in the narratives of Egyptian gods. These beings, traditionally viewed as embodiments of elemental forces and celestial phenomena, shared striking similarities with the figures of the Egyptian pantheon. Such interactions did not merely represent cross-cultural exchanges, but illustrated the fluidity of belief systems as they evolved through trade and conquest. The figure of Cronus, for instance, bears resemblance to the Egyptian god Set, both embodying chaos and the cyclical nature of time. This parallel suggests a deeper archetypal connection, where the struggles between order and disorder were universally acknowledged. It is this dissolution of cultural barriers that allowed for the intertwining of stories, where the Titans became woven into the fabric of Egyptian spiritual practice. Wittistic depictions from this era hint at such syncretism, showcasing hybrids that merge elements from both traditions. Statues and reliefs reveal the Titans adorned with attributes of Egyptian gods, symbolizing a shared reverence for the powers that govern existence. The temples of this ancient civilization echoed with the tales of these celestial beings, their narratives transcending geographic boundaries, reflecting humanity's enduring quest to understand its place in the cosmos. This convergence illustrates how ancient societies navigated their beliefs amid the vastness of time and space. These stories reflect a profound dichotomy, where creation and destruction coexist in a delicate balance. In many accounts, Titans such as Atlas and Cronus embody both the nurturing force of creation and the relentless power of destruction. They are portrayed as both progenitors and adversaries, shaping the world while simultaneously bringing about its undoing. In the mythic landscape, Atlas bears the weight of the heavens, a symbol of endurance and stability. His punishment, a consequence of rebellion, reflects the complex nature of authority and responsibility. This burden underscores the idea that creation often comes at a cost. The weight he carries is not merely physical. It represents the emotional and spiritual toll of leadership. Cronus, in contrast, embodies the cyclical nature of power. His rise to dominance marked the end of the previous generation of deities, illustrating a narrative where creation is frequently followed by destruction. The act of consuming his offspring speaks to the fear of loss and the inevitable passage of time. This cycle of birth and demise resonates through the ages, reminding civilizations of their own transient nature. Nature, and such stories permeate the cultural fabric of ancient societies, serving as cautionary tales about the duality inherent in existence. They echo through time, reflecting the complex interplay between triumph and downfall, a theme that continues to inspire contemplation. The impact of Titan myths on classical literature is profound, shaping narratives and character archetypes for centuries. These tales, rooted in the ancient world, provided a framework for understanding human emotion and experience, often illustrating the consequences of hubris and the fragility of power. Through the lens of figures such as Atlas and Cronus, writers explored themes of resistance against fate and the cyclical nature of time. And this rich literary landscape, works of poets and playwrights reveal how deeply intertwined these myths became with the moral and philosophical inquiries of their time. The character of Atlas, burdened with the weight of the heavens, symbolizes not only endurance, but the consequences of defiance against divine decree. This notion resonates through various texts, prompting reflections on the limits of human ambition and the inevitable return to equilibrium. Cronus, associated with the harvest and time, serves as a reminder of the transient nature of power. His narrative of overthrowing and being overthrown presents a cautionary tale about the relentless passage of time and its effect on civilizations. Such motifs influenced the writings of Homer, Hesiod, and later, the Roman poets, who drew upon these archetypal figures to convey deeper insights into the human condition. These myths remain a vital thread in the fabric of classical literature, their echoes still felt in modern storytelling. The Titan's representation in Renaissance art reflects a profound fascination with these ancient narratives. Artists sought to capture the power and grandeur associated with figures like Atlas and Cronus, often depicting them as embodiments of strength and resilience. In various frescoes and canvases, Atlas is shown bearing the celestial sphere, a symbol of the burden of knowledge and responsibility. This imagery resonates with the Renaissance ideals of humanism, emphasizing the individual's struggle against fate. Cronus, on the other hand, is frequently illustrated in moments of both dominance and vulnerability. His depiction often highlights themes of time and mortality, as artists grappled with the implications of his role as the father of Zeus. In these portrayals, the Titan often appears both fearsome and tragic, embodying the cyclical nature of power and existence. And sees artistic interpretations underscore a revival of classical themes, merging them with contemporary philosophical inquiries. The shifting perspectives on divinity and humanity during this period reflect a society in transition, grappling with its own identity and place in history. The reimagining of these titans not only pays homage to ancient lore, but also serves as a mirror for the evolving human experience. The quiet contemplation of these figures invites viewers to engage with their own narratives, bridging past and present in serene reflection. The decline of Titan worship unfolded gradually, marked by shifting societal values and the rise of new ideologies. It began in the wake of monumental transitions within various city-states, where the ancient reverence for these primordial beings began to wane under the influence of evolving philosophical thought. The pantheon of deities once revered for their might shifted toward more humanized figures, reflecting a growing emphasis on personal agency and morality. This region, rich in mythological heritage, experienced a gradual erosion of the Titan worship as new religious practices gained traction. The introduction of gods embodying more relatable traits aligned with the aspirations and struggles of the populace. Such changes coincided with the emergence of democracy and individualism, prompting a re-evaluation of divine authority and influence. Shrines once bustling with fervent worshippers grew silent, their marble columns weathering the passage of time. The fading company of sacred rituals yielded to philosophical discourse, where intellect began to supersede blind faith. The great Titans, once symbols of strength and endurance, receded into the background of collective memory, their legends transformed into mere allegories. In this shift, remnants of ancient practices lingered, whispering the echoes of a profound legacy. The nostalgia for their might persisted, yet the vibrant devotion that once characterized these eras faded softly into the annals of history. Atlas holds a significant place in the evolution of cartography, representing not merely a collection of maps, but an embodiment of humanity's quest to understand its surroundings. Initially, this endeavor was rudimentary, with early representations often reflecting a limited grasp of geography. The earliest maps were drawn on clay tablets, showcasing a world perceived through the lens of myth and local lore. As civilizations progressed, so too did their cartographic techniques. The Greeks introduced a more systematic approach, with figures like Anaximander and Ptolemy refining the art. These advancements allowed for the inclusion of mathematical principles, lending precision to geographical representation. The term atlas itself emerged during the Renaissance, attributing the collection of maps to the Titan who bore the heavens, symbolizing the weight of knowledge amassed through exploration. This region of knowledge saw a further transformation with the advent of the age of exploration. Navigators began to chart uncharted territories, translating their discoveries into maps that revealed both newfound lands and vast oceans. The intricacies of coastlines, mountain ranges, and political boundaries gradually became apparent. Throughout these developments, the essence of cartography remained an ever-evolving narrative, intertwining human ambition with the desire to map the unknown. The fading company of ancient cartographers contributed to a legacy that continues to guide exploration and knowledge today. The role of Titans in moral and ethical education remains a profound aspect of ancient thought. These colossal figures, embodying both strength and wisdom, served as archetypes for virtues and vices. Through their stories, they imparted lessons that transcended time, shaping the values of successive generations. It is within the myths surrounding them that the complexities of human nature were explored, revealing the precarious balance between power and responsibility. In various cultures, Titans acted as guardians of societal norms, their actions often used to illustrate the consequences of hubris and the importance of humility. Their tales, shared among communities, functioned as cautionary narratives, emphasizing the necessity of ethical behavior in leadership and governance. Each account served not merely as entertainment, but as a foundational element in the moral education of individuals. This region, rich in mythological heritage, provided a fertile ground for philosophical thought. The interactions between titans and mortals highlighted the tension between divine authority and human agency, prompting reflection on the nature of justice and fairness. These stories, passed down through generations, cultivated a sense of duty and ethical integrity. Understanding the Titan's influence reveals a complex interplay between mythology and education, illustrating how ancient civilizations sought to instill values that would guide their societies through their legacy. The Titans offer insights into humanity's enduring quest for moral clarity amidst chaos. Cronus, a figure entwined with the relentless passage of time, embodies the Greek concept of Cronus. This association reveals a complex relationship between divinity and temporal existence. He is often depicted as a harvest figure, wielding a sickle or scythe, symbolizing the cyclical nature of life and death. In myth, his reign is marked by both prosperity and fear, as he seeks to avert the prophecy of being overthrown by his own offspring. Cronus represents a more abstract understanding of time, seen as an endless continuum, a force that governs all things. Unlike the anthropomorphized Cronus, Cronus exists as an impersonal current, flowing steadily and inescapably. This perception of time is reflected in the agricultural cycles that governed ancient life, where seasons dictated the rhythm of existence. The intersection of Cronus and Chronos invites contemplation on the inevitability of change and the fragility of power. In this region, the ruins of temples dedicated to Cronus evoke a sense of lost grandeur, remnants of a civilization that grappled with the very nature of time. The echoes of worshippers resonate softly, intermingling with the whispers of the past. These remnants stand as a testament to the fleeting nature of glory and the universal embrace of time, ever moving forward, indifferent to the ambitions of mortals. The legacy of Titan myths transcends the boundaries of ancient civilizations, embedding itself within the fabric of modern storytelling. These narratives, rich with themes of power, rebellion, and divine lineage, continue to resonate in contemporary culture. Iconic figures like Atlas and Cronus inspire countless interpretations in literature, film, folklore, and art. Their stories reflecting humanity's ongoing struggle against fate. This region, once a cradle for mythological tales, now finds its essence captured in vibrant adaptations. Creators weave the tales of Titans into narratives that explore the complexities of human emotion and ambition. The image of Atlas, burdened by the weight of the heavens, remains a powerful symbol of endurance amidst adversity. Cronus, with his tumultuous reign and eventual downfall, embodies the cyclical nature of power and its inevitable decline. These interpretations often explore themes of resilience, destiny, and the consequences of hubris, inviting audiences to reflect upon their own journeys. The resonance of these ancient figures is evident in the heroic arcs portrayed in popular media, where characters grapple with their legacies, much like their mythological counterparts. As cultures evolve, the enduring nature of Titan myths ensures their place in collective consciousness, bridging the gap between past and present. Their quiet yet profound influence continues to shape narratives across generations. The interplay between geology and myth reveals a deep connection to the natural world. In this region, the towering mountains and immense valleys shaped not only the physical landscape, but also the stories of titans like Atlas and Cronus. These colossal formations served as symbols of strength and endurance, influencing the narratives surrounding the Titan myths. The very earth beneath these ancient civilizations often inspired tales of divine beings. For instance, the concept of Atlas holding up the sky resonates with the sight of craggy peaks soaring above the horizon, an embodiment of burden and resilience. Similarly, the primordial chaos of the Earth's formation reflects the tumultuous narratives associated with Cronus and his eventual overthrow. Honors, such geological features played a pivotal role in the development of religious beliefs and cultural practices. Communities formed around these monumental elements, attributing divine characteristics to the land itself. Volcanic activity, earthquakes, and the slow erosion of time influenced the perception of gods, often personifying natural forces as deity. Legends became intertwined with the very rocks and soil, fostering a legacy that persisted through epochs. This merging of mythology with geological reality served as a reminder of humanity's relationship with the environment, creating a rich narrative landscape where titans and nature coalesced into a single story, echoing through the ages. The association of titans with the elements reveals profound insights into ancient beliefs. Earth, Weth, represented by figures such as Cronus, embodies strength and fertility, symbolizing the foundational aspects of life. The mountains and valleys of this region, once revered as sacred spaces, echo the enduring presence of these primordial entities. They once inspired respect and reverence, shaping the way early civilizations interacted with their surroundings. Water, on the other hand, finds its embodiment in deities like Oceanus. This element signifies both nourishment and destruction, reflecting the duality inherent in nature. Rivers and seas, vital lifelines for agriculture and trade, were also seen as unpredictable forces, capable of flooding and erosion. The ancient peoples understood this balance, fostering a relationship that was both practical and spiritual. Air is represented by beings such as Aeolus, who governed the winds. The atmosphere, a vital component of life, served as a reminder of the unseen forces that influence existence. Each gust carried whispers of ancient tales, connecting the present with the past. Fire, represented by the Titan Prometheus, embodies creativity and destruction. The control of fire marked a pivotal moment in human evolution, symbolizing both enlightenment and peril. These elements, intertwined with the Titans, reflect an enduring legacy, showcasing humanity's quest to understand the natural world. The duality of Atlas embodies both strength and burden, revealing a complex character in ancient mythology. This figure, often depicted as a titan bearing the heavens, symbolizes immense resilience. His unwavering support contrasts with the immense weight he endures, illustrating the tension between power and responsibility. The weight of the celestial sphere serves as a reminder of the burdens that come with great strength, a theme resonant throughout various cultures. In the artwork of this region, depictions of Atlas often highlight his muscular form, reinforcing his physical prowess. Yet, the weariness etched across his face suggests the toll of his eternal task. These artistic interpretations capture the paradox of his existence. He is both a protector and a prisoner of his own might. This burden extends beyond the mythological narrative, resonating with the human experience. Throughout history, leaders and guardians have faced the challenge of balancing strength with the weight of their responsibilities. The tales surrounding Atlas serve as allegories for the struggles encountered by those in power. They remind society of the delicate interplay between authority and the potential for exhaustion. In the silence of forgotten ruins, echoes of this duality persist. The remnants of ancient civilizations hint at the enduring struggle between the desire for strength and the realization of its burdens. This struggle resonates deeply within Titan narratives, where the concept of divine justice often serves as a guiding principle. These tales illustrate the interplay between power and morality, emphasizing that strength must be tempered by wisdom. Titans, embodiments of primordial forces, faced consequences for their hubris, revealing a belief that no entity, regardless of its might, is above the natural order. In various accounts, the fate of Cronus stands as a poignant reminder of this truth. Once revered as a powerful ruler, the Titans exist within a realm where justice is not merely punitive but serves as a mechanism for balance. Each narrative reinforces the idea that true power lies not in domination but in harmony with the forces that govern existence. These stories, etched in stone and memory, echo the ancient wisdom that resonates throughout these forgotten ruins. Fate and free will intertwine within the narratives of the Titans, shaping their destinies in profound ways. The figures of Atlas and Cronus exemplify this complex relationship. Atlas, burdened with the weight of the heavens, represents the struggle against predetermined outcomes. His endurance signifies a choice made in the face of cosmic inevitability, suggesting a tension between personal agency and fate's unyielding grip. Cronus, on the other hand, embodies the darker aspects of free will. His ascent to power was marked by a chilling decision to overthrow his father, Uranus. This act, driven by ambition and fear, set into motion a series of events that, in this region, the ruins offer silent testimony to such narratives, with crumbling columns standing as witnesses to the choices made by those who once walked these paths. The remnants of ancient rituals and inscriptions hint at a deep understanding of the interplay between fate and personal choice. These stories serve as a reminder of the fragility of power and the weight of decisions made under the watchful eyes of time, intertwining the fates of gods and mortals alike. The celestial mechanics surrounding Atlas reveal a profound connection between astronomy and myth. This figure, often depicted bearing the heavens, symbolizes the ancients' understanding of the cosmos. In this region, they established star maps that guided navigation and agriculture, revealing a deep reverence for the sky. The constellations served not merely as points of light, but as essential markers of time and season woven into the fabric of daily life. Ancient civilizations attributed significance to celestial bodies, believing them to reflect divine intentions. The movements of planets and stars were meticulously observed, forming a calendar that dictated planting and harvesting cycles. This meticulous tracking underscored their reliance on the cosmos, shaping agricultural practices and societal rhythms. Such observations were recorded in texts that conveyed vast knowledge, blending observations with mythology, creating a narrative that linked their existence to the universe. And astrological beliefs intertwined with these observations, where the alignment of celestial bodies was thought to influence human fate. The stories of Atlas bore witness to this belief system, positioning him as a celestial figure whose burden extended beyond mere mythology. Artifacts from this era suggest that rituals were performed to honor these celestial mechanics, reinforcing a relationship between humanity and the cosmos. In quiet reverence, these societies navigated the delicate balance between earthly life and the heavens, embodying a timeless quest for understanding. Oral traditions served as vessels for the evolution of Titan myths, allowing the stories to thrive across generations. Each retelling introduced subtle shifts, adapting to the cultural context and the needs of the audience. The figures of Atlas and Cronus transformed from mere deities to symbols of strength, endurance, and the passage of time. In this region, storytellers became guardians of knowledge, weaving narratives that reflected the values and fears of their communities. The imagery of Titans often mirrored the landscape itself, as colossal mountains and endless skies inspired tales of beings who held the world upon their shoulders, or devoured the very essence of existence. Through these narratives, the complexities of human emotion found expression. Atlas, bearing the weight of celestial spheres, represented the burdens individuals faced. Cronus, entangled in cycles of power and betrayal, illustrated the inevitability of change and the relentless march of fate. The oral tradition's fluidity allowed for the incorporation of local nuances, blending the ancient with the contemporary. Each retelling, while preserving core elements, breathed new life into these figures, ensuring their relevance amidst shifting societal landscapes. In these stories, the Titans not only inhabited the realm of myth, but also echoed the enduring human experience, bridging the past with the present in profound and lasting ways. The emergence of heroes marked a pivotal shift in the narratives surrounding the Titans. These figures, often imbued with extraordinary strength and intellect, acted as catalysts for change. Their journeys frequently intersected with the Titans' dominion, challenging established orders and igniting conflicts that reshaped the landscape of myth. In this realm, the heroes were not merely warriors. They embodied ideals and aspirations that resonated with the civilizations that revered them. The tales recounted feats of bravery against seemingly insurmountable odds, where the heroes confronted the Titans head-on. Such encounters often highlighted a struggle between the old and the new, representing the gradual transition from primordial chaos to structured civilization. Legends recount the actions of individuals like Heracles and Perseus, whose quests served to dismantle the Titans' influence. Each victory, while showcasing personal valor, symbolized a collective effort to redefine humanity's place in the cosmos. It was in these struggles that the Titans began to fade, their once mighty presence overshadowed by the rising stars of human endeavor. The reverberations of these stories extended beyond mere myth, informing cultural values and societal structures. In the aftermath of these conflicts, the heroes not only secured their legacies but also forged a new narrative of resilience, one that would echo through the ages, shaping the very essence of what it meant to be human. The symbolic meaning of the Titans' downfall extends beyond mere defeat. It represents the inevitable passage of time, where even the mightiest can succumb to the relentless forces of change. This transition from power to obscurity serves as a poignant reminder of mortality and the cyclical nature of existence. Titans, once revered and feared, now exist as shadows. There are stories woven into the fabric of collective memory in this region. The crumbling ruins, remnants of their former glory, provide a somber testament to the fleeting nature of dominance. They invite contemplation on the fragility of civilization, illustrating that with great power comes the potential for great decline. Each weathered stone and faded inscription resonates with whispers of wisdom lost to the ages. The grandeur that once characterized their reign has gradually been replaced by the slow erosion of time, revealing the vulnerability inherent in all human endeavors. This juxtaposition of strength and fragility encapsulates the essence of the Titans' narrative. It reflects an understanding that greatness is often transient, yet its impact can reverberate through generations. The tales of Atlas and Cronus serve not only as chronicles of power but also as lessons on humility, reminding those who come after that even the strongest can falter. And from such falls, new stories of resilience can emerge. In ancient Greek cosmology, the Titans occupy a pivotal role, embodying the primal forces of nature and the vastness of the cosmos. They represent the generation preceding the Olympian gods, their legacy steeped in both creation and destruction. This group of deities includes prominent figures such as Oceanus, the personification of the ocean, and Rhea, the mother of many gods. Each Titan embodies an elemental aspect, contributing to the intricate fabric of existence. The relationship between the Titans and their offspring, the Olympians, is marked by conflict and transformation. The overthrow of Cronus by his son Zeus illustrates the cyclical nature of power, where the ancient order is supplanted by a new regime. These events are not merely tales of rivalry. They reflect the human condition, the inevitability of change shaping both divine and mortal realms. Physical remnants of this mythology are often found in artworks and inscriptions, which depict the Titans in various states of triumph and despair. These representations provide insights into how ancient societies viewed their world, intertwining the divine with the natural phenomena surrounding them. In this way, the Titans serve as a reminder of the dualities present in life, echoing the eternal dance between creation and dissolution, light and darkness, existence and oblivion. The artistic legacy of Atlas resonates deeply within the framework of Renaissance humanism. This movement, characterized by a renewed interest in classical antiquity, embraced the mythological figure as a symbol of strength and endurance, often portraying it through the lens of human experience. In various artworks, Atlas is depicted not merely as a titan burdened by the heavens, but as an embodiment of human resilience and ambition. This region, rich in cultural revival, saw the reimagining of ancient tales. Sculptors and painters infused their interpretations with an understanding of human emotion, allowing the figure of Atlas to transcend its mythological origins. The artistic expressions often highlighted the tension between the celestial and the terrestrial, reflecting the human condition's complexity. These representations served as visual metaphors for the struggles and triumphs inherent in existence. The influence of Atlas extended beyond the canvas into literature and philosophy, where writers explored themes of burden and responsibility. These narratives often mirrored the humanist ideals that emphasized personal agency and the pursuit of knowledge. The Titans' legacy thus became intertwined with the era's intellectual pursuits, encouraging a re-evaluation of humanity's place in the cosmos. In this nuanced exploration, Atlas stands not just as a figure of ancient lore, but as a profound reflection of the Renaissance's quest for understanding and meaning within the unfolding human story. Astrology emerged as a prominent field of thought, linking the heavens with earthly existence. The Titans, particularly Atlas, played a pivotal role in this connection. Often depicted holding the celestial sphere, it symbolized the weight of the cosmos and humanity's aspirations to decode its mysteries. This region of thought was heavily influenced by the belief that celestial bodies exerted influence over human affairs, intertwining mythology with the personal lives of individuals. The alignment of stars and planets suggested a greater order, one that transcended the mundane. These ancient figures, embodying natural forces, served as archetypes, guiding seekers of knowledge toward a deeper understanding of their own destinies. In time, they became integral to horoscopic traditions, where the positions of constellations at birth were believed to shape character and fate. Scholars meticulously charted the movements of celestial bodies, while the stories of the Titans provided a rich narrative backdrop. Their tales informed the interpretations of astrological readings, allowing individuals to contextualize their experiences within a larger cosmic framework. The connection between these beings and astrology enriched the intellectual landscape, illuminating humanity's pursuit of meaning amidst the vast expanse of the universe. As these ideas evolved, they influenced not only philosophy but also the arts, leaving an enduring imprint on cultural consciousness. The social and political climate surrounding the Titanomachy was marked by a profound struggle for power among divine beings. This conflict, rooted in the desire for supremacy, reflected the complexities within the pantheon. The Titans, led by Cronus, represented an older order, while the Olympians, under the leadership of Zeus, symbolized a new generation seeking to establish their dominance. Fierce rivalries defined this era, as alliances were formed and broken, echoing the shifting loyalties of both gods and mortals. These ancient beings were not merely mythological, they embodied the fears and aspirations of their worshippers, mirroring the human experience. Political intrigue and familial betrayal were commonplace, with Cronus famously consuming his offspring to prevent a prophecy that foretold his downfall. This deeply interwoven narrative of conflict mirrored the human condition, illustrating themes of ambition, fear, and the relentless passage of time. The aftermath of the Titanomachy saw the establishment of a new regime, with Zeus and his siblings triumphing over their predecessors. The effects of this transition rippled through the cosmos, affecting not only the divine but the mortal realm below. The rise of the Olympians brought changes in governance among humans, reflecting the evolving relationship between deities and their followers. Such shifts in power dynamics are a testament to the cyclical nature of history. Environmentalism today finds unexpected roots in ancient Titan myths. These narratives, steeped in the struggles and relationships between divine beings and the natural world, echo in contemporary discussions about humanity's impact on the environment. This influence manifests through allegorical interpretations, where Titans symbolize the primal forces of nature. Their stories encapsulate the balance between creation and destruction, a theme resonating in modern ecological movements. The figure of Cronus, for instance, embodies the cyclical processes of growth and decay, reflecting the necessity for sustainable practices. In these myths, the consequences of hubris are evident, serving as cautionary tales against exploitation and imbalance. Such narratives resonate deeply amid rising environmental concerns, urging a re-evaluation of humanity's role in the ecosystem. The remnants of these ancient stories invite contemplation on the fragility of the world. They remind observers that the Earth's resources are finite, a lesson that echoes through both myth and modern environmental advocacy. The connections between the Titan myths and current ecological thought foster a deeper understanding of stewardship and responsibility. In this region, the enduring legacy of these tales continues to inspire actions aimed at preserving the delicate equilibrium of nature. It is within this context that ancient wisdom finds relevance in addressing the pressing challenges of today's environmental crises. Interpretations of Titan myths reveal a complex interplay of themes shared across various cultures. These narratives often embody the struggle between order and chaos, encapsulated in the figures of titans like Atlas and Cronus. In many traditions, Titans symbolize primordial forces, representing the raw elements of nature, while their offspring often signify more civilized constructs, highlighting the transition from chaos to societal order. In this region, ancient civilizations revered figures akin to Atlas, often depicted as bearers of the heavens. Their burdens reflect not only physical strength, but also the weight of responsibility towards humanity's fate. This archetype extends beyond Greek mythology, finding parallels in Hindu and Mesopotamian beliefs, where deities carry the cosmos or embody the earth itself. The character of Cronus serves as a reminder of the cyclical nature of power and its inevitable decline. Stories of his downfall resonate across cultures, echoing themes of succession and the transient nature of authority. Such narratives often caution against hubris, offering wisdom on the fragility of human achievements. The ongoing exploration of these myths invites deeper understanding of societal values and fears. Each retelling enriches the collective consciousness, grounding contemporary discourse in the foundational stories of our ancestors. This process reflects the enduring relevance of myth in shaping human experience across time and space. The cageography plays a significant role in the development of Titan legends, influencing not only the narratives themselves, but also the cultures that uphold them. The mountain ranges and coastal areas of ancient civilizations often served as the backdrops for these myths, providing both a source of inspiration and a physical representation of the struggles faced by the Titans. In regions where towering peaks reach into the heavens, stories of divine beings defying the gods resonate deeply, symbolizing the eternal battle between aspiration and limitation. These landscapes also shaped the way communities interpreted the actions of titans like Atlas and Cronus. The vast seas that once separated territories fostered a sense of isolation, leading to varied interpretations of their fables. Islands became sanctuaries for unique adaptations of the legends, each reflecting localized beliefs and practices. In some areas, treacherous cliffs were seen as manifestations of divine punishment, while fertile valleys were perceived as rewards for devotion. The remnants of ancient ruins scattered across these regions bear witness to the stories once held sacred. Erosion and time have weathered the structures, yet they remain poignant reminders of a vibrant cultural heritage. The echoes of these legends persist in the traditions and rituals that continue to honor the Titans, grounding the past in the present while illustrating the complex relationship between geography and mythology. These tales of the Titans carved an indelible mark on the cultural identity of ancient Greece. They represented the primal forces of nature, embodying the struggles between chaos and order. The Titans, particularly Atlas and Cronus, served as symbols of the human condition, reflecting the aspirations and fears of a society striving for understanding amidst the unknown. Communities across the Hellenic world revered these figures, integrating their stories into a broader narrative that shaped collective identity. This reverence manifested in countless artistic depictions, monumental sculptures, and public festivals, each an homage to the power and authority these entities once wielded. The enduring presence of these myths in local lore fostered a deep connection to the past, creating a shared cultural memory that united diverse city-states. The Titans also provided archetypes for understanding leadership and governance. Cronus's rule, marked by a golden age, contrasted sharply with his eventual downfall, illustrating the cyclical nature of power. This theme resonated deeply in political discourse, as city-states grappled with their own governance structures and the implications of tyranny versus justice. Geography played a pivotal role in this identity formation, as mountainous landscapes and coastal vistas became the backdrop for these narratives. Each region, infused with the spirit of the Titans, contributed uniquely to the greater mosaic of Greek civilization, reinforcing a sense of belonging that transcended time. This concept of eternal return emerges subtly within Titan narratives, reflecting a cyclical understanding of existence. In the tales of Atlas and Cronus, time is portrayed not as linear but as a repeating cycle, where destinies are intertwined and history perpetually replays itself. The imagery associated with these figures evokes a sense of inevitability, as if their fates are eternally bound to the earth and sky. Atlas, burdened with the weight of the heavens, symbolizes endurance, a reminder of the struggles faced by mortals in the relentless passage of time. His posture, eternally stooped under celestial spheres, speaks to the cyclic nature of labor and rest, birth and decay. Cronus, on the other hand, embodies the paradox of time, the omnipresent force that consumes all but also heralds renewal. His story of devouring offspring, only to be overthrown by one, underscores the inherent tension between creation and destruction. These narratives resonate deeply within this region, as they echo the agricultural cycles observed by ancient societies. Seasons turn, life flourishes, then withers, only to begin anew. Such allegories serve as a foundation for understanding the human experience, where beginnings and endings are but two sides of the same coin, eternally cycling through the ages, imparting wisdom to those who heed their lessons. Atlas emerges as a profound symbol of endurance within various literary contexts, embodying the weight of the world upon his shoulders. His image transcends mere myth, representing the resilience of the human spirit when faced with insurmountable burdens. In the works of poets and playwrights, references to this titan often illustrate the struggle against adversity, encapsulating a struggle that resonates across cultures and epochs. Through such depictions, it becomes evident that endurance is not solely physical, it is an emotional and psychological fortitude that defines existence. Found in the realm of philosophical inquiry, Atlas serves as an archetype for those who carry the responsibilities of their actions and the consequences that follow. This character's plight resonates deeply within narratives that explore themes of sacrifice and duty. The weight he bears is mirrored in the lives of individuals grappling with their own trials, suggesting a universal connection to the human condition. The resonance of Atlas can also be found in modern literature, where authors evoke this figure to address contemporary struggles, thereby bridging ancient wisdom with present challenges. This continuity highlights a shared understanding of resilience, illustrating that the spirit of endurance remains timeless. Such literary explorations invite contemplation of the nature of strength, urging reflection on the burdens carried and the perseverance required to navigate life's complexities. The role of titans in ancient Greek festivals reflected a deep reverence for these formidable figures. Celebrations often included tributes to their mythical prowess, with rituals designed to honor their legacies. This reverence manifested in various forms, from solemn sacrifices to elaborate processions, all highlighting the Titan's significance in shaping the cosmos and human experience. In many of these events, the line between mortal and divine blurred, allowing participants to feel a connection to their mythic ancestry. Rituals would often involve recitations of ancient hymns celebrating Titan deities, reinforcing their presence within the cultural consciousness. Statues and altars adorned public spaces, serving as reminders of their power and influence over the natural world. This region, rich with stories of creation and conflict, became a stage for communal reflection. Festivals fostered unity among participants as they collectively honored the Titans, while simultaneously confronting the themes of fate and agency. The imagery of the Titans, often depicted in art and architecture, captured the imagination, illustrating their roles in both beauty and destruction. The quiet reverence afforded to these figures resonates through time, echoing in the lessons drawn from their narratives. Such celebrations became a vehicle for understanding human existence, as well as the delicate balance between ambition and humility, power and consequence. These ancient narratives, once central to the identity of civilizations, have experienced a resurgence in contemporary society. The rebirth of Titan myths, particularly those surrounding figures like Atlas and Cronus, reflects a fascination with themes of struggle and endurance. In this modern context, it becomes evident that humanity seeks to grapple with its own challenges, much like the Titans of old. Literature, film, and various art forms have drawn upon these myths, reinterpreting them through a lens shaped by current societal values and struggles. This transformation allows figures who once bore the weight of the heavens to symbolize resilience in the face of adversity. They serve as reminders of the cyclical nature of power and downfall, resonating deeply within the collective consciousness. The retelling of these stories often emphasizes the consequences of unchecked ambition. The narratives now highlight the importance of responsibility, and the intricate relationship between individual desires and the broader community. In this way, ancient tales become reflections of modern dilemmas, echoing the conflicts that arise from the pursuit of greatness. Through adaptations and reinterpretations, the essence of these myths continues to thrive. They invite contemplation of humanity's place in the cosmos, linking the past with the present while grounding contemporary experiences in timeless archetypes. This enduring connection ensures that the wisdom of ancient civilizations remains relevant today. Titan stories, such as those of Atlas and Cronus, reveal profound philosophical themes that transcend their mythological origins. Concepts of time, power, and human struggle permeate these narratives, inviting contemplation on the nature of existence. Atlas, burdened with the weight of the heavens, embodies the eternal struggle between responsibility and freedom. His plight serves as a metaphor for the human condition, illustrating how individuals grapple with their own burdens while yearning for liberation. Cronus, on the other hand, represents the cyclical nature of time and the inevitability of change. His rise to power and eventual downfall reflect the transient qualities of authority and the consequences of hubris. This theme resonates deeply within the human experience, as societies rise and fall, often repeating patterns of ambition and downfall. The stories of these titans evoke questions about destiny, free will, and the moral implications of one's choices. In this region of ancient thought, the dichotomy between creation and destruction is prevalent. The Titans' narratives reveal an intricate relationship with nature and fate, emphasizing humanity's role within a larger cosmic order. Their tales encourage reflection on the balance between ambition and humility, underscoring a timeless dialogue on the complexities of existence. Through these philosophical explorations, the legacy of Atlas and Cronus invites continued inquiry into the essence of humanity and the eternal cycles that shape life. The Titans, embodiments of primal forces, served as both guardians and harbingers of fate in the ancient cosmos. Their narratives intertwine with the concept of legacy, reflecting how societies endeavored to understand their place within the larger framework of existence. These figures represented not only strength and power, but also the inevitable passage of time, embodying the duality of creation and destruction. In this region, the echoes of their stories reverberated through monumental architecture and intricate sculptures, each artifact conveying a sense of reverence for their once mighty presence. Temples dedicated to the Titans became sanctuaries for worship and reflection, preserving their myths and ensuring the continuation of their influence in contemporary thought. Artisans skillfully carved representations of these beings, their forms imbued with symbolism that transcended mere aesthetics. Each image captured the essence of human aspiration and the complexities of moral choice, shaping the cultural narrative that persisted long after their reigns had faded. Communities looked to these legends for guidance, drawing on the wisdom embedded in tales of triumph and defeat. It was within this interplay of myth and memory that the legacy of the Titans found its most profound expression, influencing the values and beliefs of generations. The cycle of reverence and reflection remains a testament to the enduring nature of humanity's quest for meaning. Artifacts attributed to the Titans, such as those linked to Atlas and Cronus, serve as profound markers of ancient civilizations' aspirations and challenges. These remnants often reveal a complex interplay between mythology and daily life, showcasing the beliefs that shaped societal structures. The craftsmanship evident in these objects reflects the technical prowess and artistic inclinations of their creators, hinting at a culture that valued both form and function. Within this region, excavations have uncovered intricately carved stones, pottery, and tools, each bearing symbols associated with the Titans. Such symbols often denote power and authority, indicative of the political landscape that revered these figures. The materials used, clay, bronze, and stone, demonstrate the resources available and the trade networks that may have existed at the time. Chronicles of these artifacts suggest a ritualistic significance, as many were likely used in ceremonies meant to honor the deities they depicted. Their presence in burial sites indicates a belief in an afterlife, a continuation of legacy through objects imbued with spiritual meaning. The ongoing examination of these relics provides insights into the socio-political dynamics of ancient societies. Each fragment speaks to a collective memory, a silent witness to the aspirations, fears, and hopes of a civilization long past, yet still echoing through the sands of time. These fragments reveal the Titans, primordial entities that shaped the very foundations of power and authority in ancient cultures. Their narratives depict a complex dynamic between strength and governance, illustrating how these beings embodied the ideals and fears of society. In many tales, they were not merely figures of might, but reflections of the human condition, embodying the struggle between order and chaos. This region, steeped in myth, reveals how the Titans represented the transition from raw power to structured governance. They were both revered and feared, symbolizing the duality of authority, protection, and potential tyranny. The shared stories of their reigns and eventual downfall resonate with the fragility inherent in wielding power. Legends surrounding these beings often highlight the consequences of hubris. The rise and fall of Titans like Cronus serve as cautionary tales, where the quest for dominance can lead to self-destruction and the disintegration of societal order. Such narratives permeated the governance structures of emerging civilizations, informing their leaders on the importance of balance between strength and wisdom. The continuing influence of these myths is palpable, echoing through the ages as societies grapple with the same fundamental questions of power. Each retelling reinforces the timeless struggle to harmonize authority with responsibility, bringing to light the inherent vulnerabilities within human aspirations. Atlas embodies a leadership style marked by steadfast endurance, burdened by the weight of the heavens. This region's narratives depict him as a figure who silently bears immense responsibilities, his strength symbolizing unwavering support for civilization and its aspirations. This quiet resolve contrasts sharply with Cronus, whose leadership is characterized by a more volatile nature. Cronus's rise to power was accompanied by an insatiable drive for control, often leading to drastic measures to maintain dominance. The juxtaposition of these two figures reveals divergent approaches to governance. While Atlas is often portrayed as a protector, Cronus's reign is punctuated by betrayal and paranoia. The historical accounts suggest that the latter's fear of being overthrown resulted in actions that, the remnants of their stories, serve as reminders of the complexities of power dynamics. Each narrative nuance contributes to the understanding of how different leadership styles can shape not only individual destinies, but also the trajectory of entire civilizations. Insights gleaned from their experiences are timeless in relevance. The Titans in folklore embody a vast array of regional variations, reflecting the diverse cultures that revered them. In this ancient world, stories of these formidable beings often served as allegories for the struggles between nature and civilization. Strength and fragility, their narratives vary significantly, each region casting the Titans in unique roles that resonate with local beliefs and values. In some cultures, they are depicted as benevolent giants, protectors of humanity, nurturing the earth and guiding the harvest. In others, they assume a more malevolent presence, representing chaos and the primal forces of the universe. This duality highlights the complexity of human perception towards power and dominance. Certain traditions emphasize the familial ties among titans, illustrating the intricate relationships that define their existence. These connections inform the myths surrounding creation, order, and the inevitable decline of their reign. In this context, folklore serves not only as entertainment, but as a means to explore existential themes, mortality and legacy woven into the fabric of shared human experience. As tales of their might and downfall spread across these regions, they shaped the collective psyche, contributing to the rich mosaic of ancient civilizations. The remnants of these beliefs linger, echoing through time, offering glimpses into the minds of those who once revered the Titans. Challenges arise in the study of Titans, particularly due to the scarcity of primary sources. Fragmented texts and archaeological remains present hurdles, making it difficult to construct a cohesive narrative. Scholars must navigate the delicate task of interpreting myth through a lens that acknowledges cultural context, while avoiding anachronism. This complexity invites a range of perspectives, but also leads to divergent interpretations, complicating the academic dialogue. Opportunities exist, however, in the advancement of technology. Digital tools can now analyze ancient inscriptions with unprecedented precision, revealing nuances previously lost to time. Collaborative efforts between historians, archaeologists, and data scientists foster interdisciplinary approaches. These partnerships not only enhance understanding, but also broaden the scope of Titan studies to include comparative mythology and anthropology. As new discoveries emerge in forgotten sites, expanding knowledge reshapes existing frameworks. Interactions with local cultures and communities can also yield insights. Their oral traditions may hold keys to understanding the historical significance of these figures. This region, rich in archaeological potential, offers a canvas for future exploration. The ongoing quest for knowledge about Titans remains a dynamic field, one where challenges coexist with the promise of deeper understanding. Each discovery, no matter how minute, contributes to the collective endeavor of uncovering the layers of history that have shaped civilizations. The enduring legacy of Atlas and Cronus resonates within the vast expanse of global mythology. These figures, symbolic of strength and time, have transcended their origins, embedding themselves into the cultural narratives of diverse societies. Their stories reflect fundamental human themes such as endurance, responsibility, and the passage of time, allowing them to be reinterpreted across generations. In various traditions, Atlas is often depicted as a titan bearing the weight of the heavens, a metaphor for the burden of knowledge and the support of civilization. This imagery resonates in the modern understanding of geography, where his name graces maps and globes, symbolizing the connection between humanity and the physical world. In contrast, Cronus embodies the cyclical nature of existence, representing both the nurturing and destructive aspects of time. His tale of succession and transformation echoes through countless cultures, illustrating the inevitability of change. The influence of these mythological figures can be seen in literature, art, and philosophy, where their narratives inspire explorations of fate and human experience. This regional intertwining of stories fosters a rich tapestry of belief systems, emphasizing the shared human condition. Each retelling reinforces their significance, allowing Atlas and Cronus to persist as enduring symbols within the collective consciousness of humanity. Their legacy serves as a reminder of the timeless interplay between myth and reality.